Hello everybody, Bomdagor here, and casting a Starcraft 2 replay sent in to me by Failjhm, playing as terrorist on Antigua shipyard versus his protest opponent, Tompoutre, and I'm gonna call him Tom. So it's gonna be a PvP on Antigua. Oh man, it's funny. Oh, his ninth one's being built. Yeah, okay, so you want to keep this going until you build your ninth probe. Once your ninth probe is starting to build, then put your pylon down. Let's see over here. WBU. Huh. So we're going to see a forge fast expand. Oh, what about you? Huh. So, gateway should have went down by now. So I understand you're trying to talk, but your gateway should have went down around the 12 minute, around the 12. Around here, and then this needs to be being built. So it is a kind of this is something I hardly see against when I play against Protoss players. That's not even a tight wall off. That's funny. The probe just slips right in. Now he realizes that he's gonna build something right here. Yeah. Cannon going down. So, gateway cannon. So he's gonna try to fast expand, and that's actually good. Because now he's got his defense up. Once his defense is up, he's gonna throw down cyber core. Now, unless he's feigning an expand, because he's trying to make you think he's expanding. So this might work. I've seen that happen before. Someone does this expand looking thing right here, all of a sudden chucks down 4 gates or 3 more gateways, and then I have no idea what's going on. So I don't think nope, hasn't seen exactly where you are yet. Gateway cyber, see, that's better. You know, the gateway cyber's down. It gives you a small amount of time to get, you know. And then Stalker should be coming out. Yep. We're not seeing an expand, we're not seeing anything else. I'm seeing double gas. One only mining off only one gas geyser. I'm not sure what he's planning to do. It looks like it's going to be an expand, but it's not happening. You have the cannons, you have this. The gateway research isn't being done. I would say against maybe a Zerg opponent that just went mass roaches, this right here would just go down. Would go down, because all they gotta do is focus on one pylon, one pylon. Your pylons are in the front. Should be kind of in the back, or at least one backup in the back. So we're gonna go back over here. Gonna see 3 gateways going down, 1 robotics, 1 sentry. If you're noticing your opponent might be fast expanding, try to get a scout as best you can and throw down your own expansion. So that way you can kind of keep up with so his went down. Is that even in the right spot? I don't know. I think it's off. Yeah, I think it's off. Then again, I've heard that most wizard maps are not asymmetrical. So, I mean, there's like a distance between each thing. So, like, distance between here and here is a lot different than up there. So, I don't know. I think this is off. Yeah, it's off. Look at this. Yeah, that's way off. No gateway tech being researched yet. So, gateways are finished. Forge is done. Forge is on the way. Mortal on the way. That's good. I'd like to see you get... Now, he has no warp gate technology. I'd like to see one observer come out. Kind of scout the base over here. Fly down here. And then kind of keep an eye on this. Because he's not doing anything with his warp gates. Oh my gosh, he built it so far off. Wow, it's going to take 4 probes to mine efficiently out of here and here. He built that too close to his ramp. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Warp gates are now being researched. There you go. There's your expansion. 1 cannon. That's all you really need is 1 cannon right now. Get this observer down here. 1 more gateway going down. That's good. So, what I like to see is this probe come back. It's already done the scouting it needs to. See, there you go. That's better. That looks a lot better. So, and then this right now should be the time you start making colossi. So your robotics base should be down. Yeah. This is what what you're looking for is this. There's no tech in here. So sweep down here. See if there's any hidden tech down here. Most of the time they're going to tech in their expansion. Why? Because they got cannons to protect from you being able to see. Now remember, cannons have more range, but they don't fire. So you see a gateway. Cannons have a greater range of sight than they do firing. So there'll be those. Oh, there's an observer. Okay, so you saw that there is an observer. So there is. So they do have robotech. I'm gonna really suggest against this attack if you're gonna do if you're doing this attack. You just got your expansion down. B, you don't have an observer in your home. Well, you do have a cannon, so which I guess is okay. This attack is probably not gonna do as much damage as you want it to. You need Colossus. Not Immortals. At this point, Colossus would be your own help. Because against all this with Thermal Lance. Yeah. Guardian Shield, Guardian Shield. Guardian Shield. Wow, this attack's actually doing a lot of damage. Guardian Shield. Oh, stop them and keep the pressure going. Keep the pressure going. Send more units. Send more units. You're not building out of the gateways. No, no, you're allowing this to die. Keep going, keep going. Start taking out probes and pylons, because you're getting him a chance to get back into the game. No, no. No, you would have won this game. Would have won this game. Had you kept the pressure on. You took out all the pylons from all these buildings. He was not producing anything. He was supply locked for a good chunk of it. You have a pylon here to keep warping in units. Oh my gosh. And he's gonna rally back, and it's not gonna be good. Nope. Pull back, pull back, pull back. No, 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 no. No, your army's not big enough for this. Your army's not big enough for this. Your army's definitely not big enough for this. There you go, from that side. Don't attack the cannon. It's not coward. Again, you need to keep warping in units. Don't try to micro too heavily. If you're gonna, once you've parked your units here, warp in another round. Send it up in attack mode, and then stay back here. Warp in another round. Send it up. Kind of watch back and forth, because now you're letting him take another expansion. Oh my gosh! Send these immortals up. Go, go, go. You need Colossus tech. That's the thing that you're missing, is Colossus tech. Ooh, Warp Prism. I don't even have the production tab open. I don't really need it open. In general. Are you really taking the gold? Oh yes you are. Bold move. But that's good though, because he's not going to unless you're going to get this to, yeah, he's going to do this for this. Again, I would stress Colossus tech. I'd get down another Robo, and that way you can pump out 2 Immortals at once instead of, if you're going to just go straight Immortals, you're going to be able to pump those out faster. So, get one more of these and start pumping them out. Because right now, you're just kind of letting your opponent catch up. You should not do that. I would take this right here. Should go take out these rocks, check for this expansion, and then once you take out that expansion, pull back. He's really gonna have no army to really deal with that. And well, he does now. I don't think he has +1. He's 1-1. You're nice dropping of units to make him. Okay, while that's happening, move these up. Move them up, move them up, move them up. Where's your sight, man? Where are you looking? Oh no, you see all this too. You see all that too, and you could have moved up and took out expansions. Oh my gosh. Here comes another wave of units. Or probes being pulled back to the line. Now, half of them not even mining. So you have the ball. You need one more Robo facility down. You got this expansion down. I think it's off by like maybe one square over, or maybe I'm not sure. But you have that going. This is now mining. You've done some damage. You've already done damage with this. If you look at the income, once this goes down, oh, that automatically stops the mining. Again, you're having them pull back, and you're not doing anything about it. You're not making this army go up and take all this out. This should have been your key move, is to take all those out. So we're gonna go back to your base. Okay, now you got a couple of probes not doing. You got 9 probes, should be sent over here. Should have made another expansion while you're doing this harassment. Because otherwise he's just going to get fed up. Oh, see, look. He's got blink. You're going to supply walk him too. And that's... Now you notice he's got blink. I'm hoping to see. Okay, there you go. Okay, again, you should have had one more robo down. Have this expansion going. Or at least 2 more robos. Because look how much money you're floating. Because here comes the ball of units that, you know, I was afraid that was going to happen. He's already... Well, you got +1 shield. And if this attack happens a little before... Oh my gosh. I can't believe your opponent just rushed you. Oh my gosh. What a terrible idea. Pull back, pull back, pull back. There you go. Wait for your reinforcements. You need to take this expansion. Okay, you've destroyed his base over here, so that's fine. He's not mining from... He's got 2 in this gas and so far away. How much income is he doing on gas? Terrible on gas. Oh, you got a DT shrine on the way. That's good. He's got a hidden expansion up here. And he's expanding twice. You're not... I would suggest Zealot charge. I would go Mortal Zealots at this point. And then that way you can be able to do a lot more damage. You got a Dark Shrine. These gateways need to be going, producing something, being open. You still need to get these bases going. I know you're holding them off. So, this needs to be going. This needs to be going. I like this idea. Now he's down to 1 mining base. 1 legitimately mining base. On top of that, you just kill a whole bunch of probes. 11. So, again, you could pop... I don't... Is there an observer over here? No. There's not. Take out the robo. There you go. No, he had no way to defeat you with your Dark Templar when he has barely any built-in real observers, and I think the only observer he has is parked somewhere outside of a base. Well, let's just see. Oh, well, he's okay. So if we pause here, no, he's not got any observers. Alright, so you had 1 attack. Your first attack could have taken him out instantly. You took out this. I don't know, you didn't need to focus fire down these cannons. You should have just went up, took out all his probes. That would have been a game. On top of that, keep warping in units, just rallying them up here. They'll do the rest of the attacking for you once they get up to that point. So there's a lot of stuff that just could have been done. This is going to be a little quicker because there's less few mistakes during this than there was in the previous game that I just casted. So we're going to go. So the first attack, you took out. Apparently I lost connection. It's fine, I'm not in the game, so all I'm doing is casting. Yay, my achievements have been restored. So your first attack does a lot of damage. It's a, you had a 10-minute time, about, was it 10 to 12? Yeah, 12 minutes. So about 12 minutes into it, you have this nice little force. I would say Guardian Shield. If you're gonna do straight up attacking, Guardian Shield. Once the Guardian Shield's up, start attacking. His warp gate was finished, but he didn't build warp gates. He had one morphing in. Now what's gonna happen is that, let's just kind of times through this fight. You're gonna take out Pylon 1. Okay. Then you're gonna go swing back in Pylon 2. Guardian Shield would have saved a lot of your army too. Okay. Now you got these cannons to deal with. Now I like to focus fire down on that. Pause right here. And this army right here is going to be able to take these two out. Because this isn't producing, this isn't producing, you took out the pylons that were producing things from there. He's only got one warp gate, he's supply bot. What you need to do here is go warp in a bunch of units. Because I'm going to click over here. Oh my gosh, you have 4 warp gates not being used. Warp in stalkers, throw them back up there. You got your floating minerals. Warp in a bunch of units. Okay, this attack right here, your first 12-minute timing attack, could have ended the game. Because he has nothing else. Nothing else in this base. So this about 12 to 13 minutes, your 12-minute timing attack, or at least happen around the 13-minute mark, somewhere in between there, this attack would have finished him off completely. So this game would have lasted 13, 14 minutes. Not 25, because you were doing mass harassment with DTs. You had a nice good chunk of army in the middle. So we're going to focus mainly on the intro. Okay. He's got an immortal on the way. You're supply, you're keeping him supply blocked. And this is the problem. You weren't building units to back up your secondary units for your first attack. Let's go with this. Had you taken all this army with this probe, you put this probe here, build a pylon there, or here, or it doesn't matter where you build it, just somewhere here, and you go up here and do this attack, warping units. Once that pylon finishes, more attack, warping units, more attack, warping units. This would have all died. You would have won this game in like 14, 15 minutes had you had this whole thing covered. So it didn't have to go to the I guess it would be a late game, 25 minutes. Yeah, it wouldn't go to the late game, even though it wasn't. You went straight to DTs, which was good. You did your harassments, which was good. Which, like I said, I'm just focusing on the first part where this battle could have been easily this whole game would have been swiped pretty easily. I mean, you probably did your mind games with I'm a grandmaster, and and he's in silver. I think he must have recently just gotten the silver or placed there. Just because look at this, look where this is. If you actually turn on your options and you turn on display grid, it'll tell you exactly where to build them. Well, not exactly where, but it'll tell you like what's the most optimal place for, at least for Nexus CCs and hatcheries. So you could get a pylon here, and keep a constant warping of units. You had 3 gateways, or you had 4 gateways this entire time. You have a good amount of cash. If you had built 2 more gateways somewhere else as well while you're doing these attacks, because you're focusing too much on this attack, which I mean that's fine, but a lot of it should be you focus a little bit, reinforce, focus a little bit, reinforce, focus a little bit, reinforce, because all this could have died. There was no way he should have ever came back from this, and if he did come back from it and you lost, that would have been really your fault, because you didn't do this attack or finish him off at X time, and that happened to me a couple of times. So, but otherwise, you did really good on this one. I think I haven't seen your ZVP yet, or So I don't know which is your best matchup, but so far your PvP is probably your best matchup. So you know you got and so you had the units, you had the the ways to defeat them. You just didn't do it at the early point of the game. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed and excuse me, and have a good day. Bye.